Hey Ranger Nation, welcome back to another video. Today I really wanted to do an off kind of script video and kind of give my thoughts on how the brand, if allegedly the split from Hasbro and Toei is official and it happens, and if we move in, will it become live action, etc, etc. And after episode 4 of Dino Fury today, I generally think that if the split is done and it's over and done with and we get other seasons, like if the contract is up, like, you know, Hasbro has access to everything up to, say, to Rear Soldier, and that's it. And then obviously they have to use their own stuff. They can use previous Sentais and stuff like that, then that's fine. But I think in general what I wanted to talk about is what happens if Power Rangers just use their own stuff. And I feel like if Power Rangers did come to, like, the split came forward and that's it, I do believe that Hasbro could make their own Power Rangers. It doesn't have to be that they use Sentai footage, and I think episode 4 really showed it. Apart from the Sentai from when they had to use the Megazord stuff, I generally really thought that they could make their own. Like, they can get the actors in, they can get the, you know, they can make their own Zord footage. And I generally think this would be the way forward, where it would continue to be live action, but in general it could be their own creation, where they could sit down and design their own Rangers, design everything, get it made by their prop masters and stuff like that, and just literally go for it. It makes more sense, because I think what we can see is if the split does happen, we have to kind of look how Dino Fury is. If we see that there is not that much Sentai footage being used, I feel that they're seeing how the fans react, how their younger and older audience also reacts to it. And if it's all good and all positive, and I mean we're up to episode 4 already, I think that we could easily transition into a stage where they create their own Rangers, they create their own thing, and that's it. That's it. We can still get the live action, but we would just get original Rangers. And I feel like the fandom at first would go absolutely completely nuts, like they have already. Not gonna lie, the comments that I've seen so far, even the mere thought of a split happens, you say, oh, I think it's gonna happen, and you have like 1 million people jumping on you going, anyway, that's not that, that's for another thing. But I feel that we will move into a stage where Hasbro creates their own Rangers, and if it's literally how people are talking about on Twitter, how they find Dino Fury now, I feel like, boom, we're going to get amazing series, and it's going to be amazing choreography, storylines that are going to be decent, and that's what people want. I feel like if you change the suits to something else, people would still enjoy it more than anything. And that's what I kind of really want to see. Like, I would love to see more fights. I would love to see the fact that they could go to different countries and film it. I would love to see that, they could make their own Megazord footage. Like, they've obviously seen the behind the scenes. They probably have seen stuff where, Toei has probably sent them background stuff, like behind the scenes. So even if not, they could do their own stuff. They could design the suits, they could design the monsters, and that's it. But the thing is, because they have these monster suits, they could use them over and over and over again. They could create toys of them, and it would be their main thing. Because if we could say you got, say, a complete series of monsters, it would be good. I feel now, like, if this has happened around about, say, Super Mega Force time or Samurai time, I generally would be like, nah, they couldn't do it, because Saban heavily used Sentai footage. But with this direction that they're going in now, I feel like it's something completely different. I feel more excited about watching Dino Fury than I have with any previous season for a very long time. This is something where the series is 10 times better. We're 4 episodes in. We know we want to see Harvey. We want to see Izzy. But can you imagine, like, they could make their own and they could bring it in? It would be absolutely perfect for an American season. And I think this is where fans would heavily jump on the thought of saying, okay, I want to see all American footage. I don't want to see Japanese footage. I don't want to see Sentai. And I just think I can see how they would work the Megazord suits as well. Hell, they've probably got the Megazord suits that they could see and actually analyze it and go, okay, this is fine. Hell, even in Beast Morphers, they redesigned the cockpit, from scratch. So it's very easy enough to do. So I generally really think that if the split does happen, I think Power Rangers would continue live action for a while, and I think it would work fine. Just by seeing this one episode already, I feel like the brand is in very good hands. I also feel like the episode was entertaining, the characters were great. So if they kept doing this, I think that we will see all American footage for a lot longer than just, say, the occasional bit of Sentai. It also means that we just see loads of new stuff that they wouldn't be restricted to. I feel like sometimes with the Toei contract is that they're very restricted to what they could do, and I feel like you could probably go more diverse into its own stuff where Simon or whoever is going to control it for a while. I mean, the main test that we will see if this will work perfectly is how we're going to get Jonathan Entwistle and how he's going to deal with the Netflix adaptation. I think that's going to be the main thing that we're going to see. Is it going to work? Is it not? Is a more adult thing? Damn, I'm again just even thinking about it off script or off topic. I am getting so excited and pumped for where this brand is now going, and that's what I want. I want to see how great it is. I want to see how far we can go to push like the boundaries. Like, can you imagine going back to work and then seeing, like, say someone going, oh, I watched the new Power Rangers on Netflix, it was really good, and it's like, boom, now go watch 30 odd years, 25 years, 27, 8 years of Power Rangers and see what you think. And it could bring in a lot more people. In general, I feel like the brand of Power Rangers is in a good way. I feel like if this is the way that Dino Fury is going and it doesn't drop the ball so much, I guarantee it's probably going to drop the ball at some point, but I think it's going to be fine. I am excited if they make their own Power Rangers and it is still live action for the next 20, 40 years and it's all American stuff. I think it's going to be good. And with the way that the camera angles, the sound, everything right now, I feel that Power Rangers is going to go straight to kind of at least top 5 or top 10. Not going to say number 1, but I think it's going to reclaim a lot of what happened in the past. But yeah, I'm just excited. This was just kind of a rough thing that I wanted to kind of talk about. But if you like this sort of content, I will make more. But if you like this and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as the cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.
チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。